Hello guys, back again. In the previous videos we talked about averaging and we talked about trading stop loss. How can you set up and build your own trading stop loss strategy? In this video we will talk about and we will establish Bollinger Bands based trading strategy. Bot strategy, automated trading strategy for bot using the Bollinger Bands strategy, which is available at the trader.aicoinpal.com. So before we in the previous video we made 0.29%. I showed you how you can use this, and let's create a bot and then we come back and let's see what will happen with this trade. So we have only one bot established, but today we'll be making another bot. But before we start making this bot, we will try out backtesting before we can even try to do it. These are the previous backtests we have made so far, and we will add another backtesting strategy and we'll call it Bollinger Bands bot, and we will test it at Ethereum USDT, and I want to use, in this strategy I want to use 0.5 and stop loss of -3%. Now, and we will use several indicators, but most of all we'll use the Bollinger Bands. Now, to use the Bollinger Band indicator in the backtests, the Bollinger Bands themselves consist, I will open the indicator in the chart. The Bollinger Band indicator consists of three lines. These three lines are basically indicates the volatility in the market based around the moving average price. In simple words, it creates the field of area where normally the prices go up and down, up and down. So how the trader.aicoinpal uses this indicator? It uses this indicator as state. I will need to zoom in a little bit to understand this. So first of all, this is the center line. This is the area from which the Bollinger Bands start to calculate. So the upper line is 0.2% high only. It's a really low volatility, and the lower line should be equal or close to equal. Yeah, it's also, well, the price a little bit moved, but it's the same. So the system understands these Bollinger Bands lines by a state. This is called Bollinger Bands state. Where are we? To start writing it, we'll be using 15 minutes. Bollinger Bands closed state. We'll be using 15 minutes. And right now, the price went a little bit up. The state stands from, this is the state of 0. Everything below is minus. The bottom line is -100. So everything in the between is -15, maybe -20, -18, -100. So at here, this price seems to be in the middle of the upper line and the lower line. So it should be approximately 50, plus 50. If the price were to be here, the price would be something close to 99, 100 or 101, depending on whether the price is a little bit up or down. And we are looking at the closing price. So the closing price is the actual price right here. So it's not as close as to the price. Now it's above the price. So the Bollinger Band state is somewhere above 100. So it's around, you can calculate yourself if you wish, it's around 105, 110 right now. So, and the overall strategy is based on buy low, sell high. So that's I think the most important thing that you need to watch on. So everything where the price is below this line is below -100. So we want to test out a strategy below -100, and then we buy and take a 0.5% profit. So that could be our strategy. That could be a strategy which maybe we should and we maybe want to try out. So in this video we will create a backtesting strategy, and we'll create this bot and see how well it performs, and we'll make this bot and see how well it performs in the live trade. So this is the purpose of this video. So we are back at the Bollinger Bands state, 15 minutes time frame, below minus 100 means below the Bollinger Bands line as we saw, and we will just submit the backtest. Now we need to wait for the backtest to fulfill, but as we saw in the previous videos, it takes around 1 to 5 minutes. So while it is loading, we will look upon the charts. Let's take the BTT USDT right now. It's also in pluses right now. We will just open the charts and maybe we will sell it. Let's look at 5-minute candles. Oh, it's increased by price a little bit. It's plus 0.38%. I will lift stop loss to plus 0.30. And whatever happens at this point, I will be having a 0.3% profit using the lift stop loss feature. There are some trades that we have placed in the previous videos. I will just delete them right now because they are not anymore necessary for me at this point. So BitTorrent has moved a little bit upwards. Maybe it will move to this area right here. We don't know. Nobody knows where exactly it will go for 100% certainty. But what we can do, we can secure our profit. And you see the trailing stop loss itself has jumped in, and it will secure our profit by 0.4%. So no matter what happens right now, we'll be having the profit. We'll be taking the profit. So, but let's look at Bollinger Bands for this instant market. Yeah, Bollinger Bands. As we can see right here, the Bollinger Bands are showing that the price has went over the moving average, and it's somewhere here. Usually when the line crosses, its tendency is to touch the upper band. So the tendency might stay as it for touch the upper band. As you can see here, also the price touched the lower band and then started moving upwards. So our strategy may be good. So our strategy may be looking good at this point and this place. Maybe it will be a really nice strategy. We are not sure, but it looks good at this point. But whether it plays out good at all market conditions, we are not sure. So that's why we use backtesting. So let's see how our BitTorrent is doing. 0.51. For me, it's maybe a good profit, and I will just sell it. For me, it's fine. I will sell all 100%. Place the sell. BitTorrent has already been sold, and it's done. So by making this video and the previous video, we have already gotten nearly 1% profit. So let's get back to our backtests and let's see how well our backtest is doing. So the backtest proven, show the backtest setup, the Bollinger Bands below minus 100 had many deals, but overall it turned out to be a losing strategy. So let's maybe get back a little back into the chart, and maybe we can figure out something. Okay, maybe it decided to buy right here when the price touches, but the price still went down, and then we got the minus 3% stop loss hit. So maybe we need to make buy only when the price close change 1 minute is greater than 0.1. So meaning that buy only in a green candle. So basically the price went down, but buy only when there's a green closing candle, the real green candle. In 1 minute chart it will look something like right now, there is a green candle right here. For example, you see the price went down, no green candles, price went down, no green candles, a small green candle, price still went down. Maybe we need to have a larger green candle to just identify the movement, up movement. So we are not sure right now, but we will submit this backtest one more time with additional parameters. Then we can tweak this, we can backtest this until we have a profitable trading strategy set up. Now another thing is, what's also really important is that, well, maybe here the price touched 100, minus 100, but the volatility is really small. Maybe we need to have a greater volatility. Maybe we want to buy only when the price reaches somewhere here, which is below 100, minus 100. Here is actually below, lots of way below 100, minus 100. So maybe we want to also buy when the price movement is a little bit, this is called the ADX average true range. So you can see right here the price movement is really high. It's the ATR, sorry, I mispronounced. It was the average directional index, ADX. At some places it's called different. So the ADX is average directional index. So right here the ADX is quite high. It's 40. At this candle it's 39, 37. So maybe we want to buy only when the ADX is a little bit higher, when the ADX is higher. So if we were to buy it in a low ADX, maybe the price movement isn't that good for us to get profit like here. A small rebounds, but nothing big happens. In fact, it falls down. So these strategies have to be backtested out before you can, like here also, the ADX is 18 and the price moves upwards, but so small, so weak. So the ADX identifies the movement volatility or the movement speed of the trend. The ADX doesn't identify whether price is moving upwards or downwards. It's telling us that there are large candles at this area, large candles. So therefore the movement is great. So let's see our backtest. Okay, it's done. And actually, buying at the green candle, our backtest showed weaker results than previously. But I have a couple ideas. Let's lower down to minus 120, green candle a little bit higher, plus 0.30, and let's write ADX close state, let's say 5 minutes, to be greater than 20. And let's submit our backtest again. So what we did right now is we told the bot to buy when the Bollinger Bands are low, minus let's say something even below the line. So don't buy at small outside borders. Buy when the movement is higher, like higher movements identify this movement, and this is also high movement. ADX is a little bit above, so we said to buy it when higher than 20. So it's everything that is above this horizontal line, and we set it for the green candle to be a little bit larger, something maybe like this, something like this. So let's see what's happening with our trades at this point, with our open trades. Nothing big has changed, but our closing trades are 2 trades, and for the last 24 hours we have 3 positive trades done completely automatically. Well, I managed to sell these, but as you can see, the Binance coin went higher, so we sold a little bit too early, but that's okay, because also BitTorrent went a little bit lower, but we managed to sell it at plus 0.51, so that's fine with me. Okay, so we have really less backtesting results with this strategy. So it may be because we set it a little bit too low. Let's say put 110. Maybe we set this a little bit too high. Let's reduce. I set it to be lower than 20. I need to be above 20. So let's send the backtest one more time. So this was my mistake. Let's just check it whether everything's fine. Okay, yeah, it's greater, smaller, right? Everything is okay. And now let's just wait for the backtest results. Meanwhile, it seems that we sold our BitTorrent coin really at a good position. It started moving downwards a little bit. So that one played out nice for us. Okay, so backtest is done, and as you can see, we are not getting anywhere better than we were. We're not getting anywhere better. So my overall conclusion is that maybe we need to readjust the strategy to 5 minutes. Another indicator, Bollinger Bands 50 minutes, to be smaller than 50. So this strategy right now, which I'm thinking about, is that buy when there's a green candle, buy when 5 minute state is really low, it's dropped really low, buy when there's a green candle, buy when the price movement is greater, but don't buy if the price is higher than minus 50. So buy also when the 15 minutes it's not very low, but it's actually in halfway moving upwards, giving us a little bit of chance. So I will show you how, in my opinion, this looks in such a chart. It looks like buy when 5 minute is below minus 100, so that could be somewhere around here. Buy when there's a green candle. This turns out to be a candle. But buy when there is the price is halfway up. Don't buy it somewhere in the middle until this line, the moving average middle center. So buy it somewhere only here in this area with a green candle. But the limitation was done in 15 minute Bollinger Band. So basically buy the 5 minute was telling us okay, but don't buy when it's halfway. Don't buy anymore when it's halfway on the 15 minute area. So okay, let's just wait. Let's see how our open trades are doing. Let's maybe look at the chart. It seems that it's not holding the trend anymore. Well, there is a chance for it to rebound, but it doesn't seem that it's holding the trend anymore. This market is not holding the trend anymore. And it can fall down. It can fall down. So we can lift stop loss. We can sell it now and take small 1% loss. That's okay. But in this video, in the purpose of this video, I will not do anything. I'll just let it be. Okay, and our backtest results are getting weaker, weaker, and weaker. Not like the RSI results that we were getting. So our conclusion right now is that maybe we need to readjust the strategy. Maybe we need to do something different for this strategy. But to me, it seems that Bollinger Bands has to be used in a different way. Has to be used in a much different way. So I think this, we will leave it with a comparison. We will leave it a comparison. We will use the same positive strategy which we had for the WIN USDT in the previous videos, and we will change it to Ethereum USDT, and maybe, let's see, maybe only the Ethereum market is not that good for our two strategies that we have developed so far. And maybe you need, or maybe I need, a better strategy, or maybe somebody else needs a better strategy, but it turns out to me that it's not reasonable of the ideas that I have right now to make such a trading strategy using the Bollinger Bands. Alright, as you can see right now, that the RSI strategy, which was buy an RSI below, buy RSI, two RSI frames are below, turned out to be a more profitable result. So to me it turns out that Bollinger Bands to me seem not such a good idea to try out. So using an RSI strategy pays back better than using Bollinger Band strategies, although there may be advanced ideas or advanced traders that can use the Bollinger Band strategy in a different way. So this is my conclusion in this video, and hope you guys enjoyed, and hope you guys it was necessary for you to use this tutorial and this video. Stay tuned to trader.aicoinpal.com for more videos and more lessons in the next videos. See you guys, bye.